everybody. Okay. The reason I'm doing this video is because I've said it before, but I'm open to having my mind changed when it comes to these trials because um I follow the evidence whatever way it goes, and I don't try to create a narrative in my head. I don't do any of those things. Okay. So I was all set for, you know, well, he's the accused. He more than likely did it. They have DNA evidence. All the things, right? Well, I didn't see the opening statement, and I kind of got onto this case a little late because I didn't even know it was out there. Because, as I said before, it was a cold case, so it should have been done in like 2001 to 2003, maybe 2004. But apparently, they claim they didn't have enough DNA evidence to convict anybody else. And they claim to have DNA evidence of this guy. So therefore, that's why he's on trial, right? Okay. Well, I listened to the opening statements for both sides. The state didn't prove anything in my mind. And you have to understand, and I think I've talked about this before, and if I haven't, here's a little refresher. Whenever there's a case, the state has the burden of proof every time. The defense does not have to prove anything. The defense, if they wanted to, could say, we have nothing to say and sit back down. Now, that usually doesn't happen, but I'm just saying they could if they wanted to. Okay. So, it just seemed like the prosecutor was just meandering a lot. And I'm from Georgia, and I speak faster than he does. That's saying something, okay? Whereas I've talked about this part of it too. In my opinion, now this is just my opinion, a good lawyer can not only debate facts and have facts on their side also, but can tell a good story. And by the end of it, you feel like you've answered any questions that you have. Okay, the state didn't do that. The defense had more of a narrative storytelling, kind of origin to their thing. So, and also they did the thing that I like where they said, okay, we're gonna prove this and that and whatever, like a whole list of stuff. And the point is, you don't want your list to be too long because you don't want to overpromise anything, but you do kind of want to promise a few things. But you also want to be able to deliver on whatever promises you make. Because if you don't, some jurors may look at you and say you didn't prove what you said you were going to prove. Okay? And so I think that the defense is headed that way, whereas the state is not. Now, I didn't get into I haven't seen all of the evidence, but the evidence I've seen so far, it looked like it proved one way, but now I don't know. Now I'm kind of looking for more evidence than they put on so far. I don't know. This is only where yesterday was day 5. So it may be a while, but I just hope, like I said, my whole point is justice, and I want the right person to be, put in jail for the crime or whatever they're gonna do. But I want it to be the right person, because if you get the wrong person, it's not justice for the family or the victim. It's not. And it's certainly not justice for the accused when they shouldn't have been accused in the first place. You know what I mean? So that's where I sit right now. Okay. Bye, everybody.